Hi, I'm Zach, and this is Challenger Vedic Astrology and Tarot. Welcome to the channel. So, this is the New Year's predictions for 2025 for Libra, Ascendant, Moon, and Sun signs. And if you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out me in the channel. To be notified whenever I release a new video, be sure to hit the bell icon and select all. And if you'd like a Vedic Sidereal birth chart, a personal tarot reading, or an astrology consultation, links to those will be in the description box and the comments below. If you'd like to donate to help support the channel, the links to those will be in the description box as well. Alright, Libra. So, Todd has decided to grace your reading. And cats are a symbol of Punarvasu and Ashleisha. So, those constellations and nakshatras could be very prominent in your reading. Now, and of course me shuffling cards scared him. I'm sorry, buddy. Okay, Libra. He was just here to give his omen and then run. Alright. So, we're going to start this off by talking about the transits of the 4 major planets. So these are Jupiter, Saturn, Rahu, and Ketu. After that, we're going to talk about the tarot. I'm going to pull 5 tarot cards. The first 4 are each going to represent 3 months of the year. The last card is going to be the overall energy / outcome of the year. And then I'm going to pull 2 different oracle messages. They could, be tied to the same subject matter, but they could be entirely separate. Anyways, those will be with the Kipper Oracle cards and the Teacup Oracles to clarify. Alright. So, Libra. First off, let's talk about Jupiter's transit. So, Jupiter will continue to be in Taurus until the middle of May. Now, Taurus is your 8th house. And let's see here. Jupiter rules your 3rd house and your 6th house. So, Jupiter isn't the greatest planet for you, but Jupiter is a natural benefic. Now, with Jupiter being in your 8th house, you may have had conflict with your in-laws. That is one of the negative things that could have been taking place with this. But there have been positives, like debt coming to an end. Possibly, defeating enemies coming to an end, conflict coming to an end, debt coming to an end. I think I already said that. Health issues coming to an end. There could have been health issues that were, resolved, transformed. Could have even had a surgery that helped take care of some health issues. All right, now. Those are some things that you could have seen, even a pet or a maternal aunt or uncle getting a surgery. Now, Jupiter, though, another thing is younger siblings. One of them could have needed a surgery. Younger siblings, maternal aunts and uncles could have been more involved in the occult or doing a lot of research. Could have also been something regarding an inheritance with them. But now, Jupiter is going to move into Gemini. This is going to be from mid-May to the end of the year. Now, Gemini is your 9th house. So, your father. Jupiter is protection and expansion. So, your father figure, your mentors, your teachers, they'll be protected, but also, you may notice a funny thing, they may gain some weight. Either fat or muscle. It can be either with Jupiter. Okay. Another thing that you may notice is travel becomes very significant. Jupiter primarily rules your 3rd house of travel, especially short distance travel. So that's one thing that you'll see with this. But third house can also represent foreign travel because it's 12th from the 4th, furthest place from your homeland. And ninth house is long distance travel and pilgrimage. So travel becomes very significant. But also, Jupiter is the third lord of skills in the ninth house of higher education. So you could also receive higher education. Learn new skills. Also, communication and possibly even publishing. Now, that can be something as basic as like posting online. Third house is social media after all. But this could even be writing and publishing a book. And these kinds of things can be shown as well. Alright, but sixth lord in the ninth house. You may notice your father may deal with some health issues during this time. There could be conflict with your father. Same things apply to your mentors, your gurus as well. Now, let's see. There can also be obstacles when it comes to traveling. Your father could take on debt. You could take on debt on behalf of your education or to travel. So these kinds of things can be seen too. But sixth house is also health issues. Ninth house is the thigh region. So you could have some health issue that comes up tied to the thigh. It could be like a sciatic nerve thing. It could be anything, really. And I am not a medical professional, so be sure you actually consult a doctor and all that. Alright. But now let's talk about Saturn. So, Saturn is your fourth and fifth lord. And it's been transiting in the fifth house, so for some Libra people, you may have had children. Now, that's going to depend on each individual's birth chart, but children become prominent with Saturn transiting the fifth house. As the fifth lord, especially. So, that's one thing that may have taken place for Libra people. Now, if you already had children, you may have noticed difficulty with them. That, you would have had to work really hard to take care of them or to have a good relationship with them. Also, you may have been working very hard when it comes to your education. Now, this is going to continue until the end of March. That's when Saturn's going to move into Pisces. Okay. But for some of you, you may have even begun a new romance while Saturn's been in the fifth house. So, it's not all bad. There are some positives there. But now, Saturn's moving into that sixth house as that fourth and fifth lord. So, a few things you're going to see here. One, your mother is going to be more focused on her siblings. Because sixth house is the siblings of your mother. I was about to say of your maternal aunt or uncle. But no, it is the house of maternal aunts and uncles. Okay. So you'll see mother will be more involved with her siblings. But also, mother may deal with some health issues. Mother may take on debt. There could be conflict with the mother. Another thing that you'll see is you need to be careful. Make sure that you wear your seatbelt, that your car is fully insured, because sixth house is the house of accidents. Now the fourth lord is there, fourth lord of cars in the house of accidents. So definitely car accidents become prominent. So be careful, drive safe, wear your damn seatbelt, be insured. Okay. So, definitely there can be that taking place. So just be careful. Now, this also shows there can be some issue when it comes to a home. So you might need to repair your home. You might have to take on debt to either purchase a home or a vehicle, repair a home, renovate a home, these kinds of things can also be seen. But there will be obstacles in having comfort and happiness with this transit of Saturn. Now, another thing, when it comes to children, your children could deal with health issues with the 5th Lord transiting in the 6th house. Make sure that you take them to a medical professional. And no, I'm not legally, allowed to provide medical advice. At least not pretending to be a doctor. And I'm not a doctor. So make sure you take your kids to a doctor. Now, so that's another thing that we can see. But this can also be tied to sports, because the 5th and 6th houses are tied to sports. So children may get more involved with sports. You could even get more involved with sports, because this is your 5th Lord moving into the 6th house. So there can be some, involvement with sports, competition. Yeah. Okay. Now, another thing that we see is you're going to have to work very hard with Saturn moving into the 6th house. Saturn is career, Saturn is karma, Saturn is work. It's moving into the 6th house of work. So, it's time to get to work. Another thing that you will see, there will be karma with debt, there will be karma with health issues. And yes, these can even be your own, because it's your 6th house. And Saturn is karma. So there can be karma with health issues that you have to deal with. So make sure you take good care of yourself. See a doctor if you need to. But another thing, 6th house is enemies. So now you have karma to deal with enemies. And Saturn's going to be here for a while. So, be careful in regards to that. Everybody has enemies, but now it's your turn to deal with yours. Okay. Now, along with this, Rahu and Ketu, they are going to be, Rahu is in Pisces right now, and Ketu is in Virgo. So, let's talk about Ketu first. Now, this is going to be up until middle of May. So, Ketu's been in the 12th house. This has been good for spiritual pursuits. But this may not have been great for wanting to travel to foreign, far-off places. You may not have been able to do that with Ketu in the 12th house. You may have had losses, because Ketu can be headless. You may have disconnected from some things you were invested in. Sold off investments, things like that. So that's another thing that we can see with this. Now, with Rahu in the 6th house, you may have been deceived by enemies. You may have had a strong desire, obsession with competition. Strong desire to fight your enemies. You may have had a strong desire to connect more with your maternal aunts and uncles. But with Rahu in the 6th house, some things that we notice is you may have had some unusual health issues, like infections. Well, you could have even had food poisoning with Rahu in the 6th house. Rahu can represent these things. So unusual health issues could have taken place while Rahu's been transiting here. And Rahu will be there, like I said, until mid-May. Yeah. Now, another thing, Rahu represents cats. It's in the 6th house of pets. Also, I heard my cat meow out in the house. So, there's a chance that some of you Libra people could have gotten a cat. Possibly even a reptile or amphibian, because cats are a symbol of Ashleisha, which is tied to reptiles and amphibians as well. So, that could be the case for some of you in this past year and the next half of this year. But then, Rahu and Ketu are going to move into Aquarius and Leo, respectively. But right at the tail end of Rahu's transit in Pisces, from beginning of April to the middle of May, Rahu is going to be joined by Saturn in your 6th house. So this is very dangerous. You need to be careful. These are two major malefics in the 6th house. There can be major health issues that come up. There can be, significant chance of car accident in that time in particular. There can be, significant issues with your home, significant issues with your children, significant debt taken on. Might be very careful while they are conjunct in that 6th house. Okay. Now, moving on from that, we also have, like I said, Rahu moving into Aquarius. So Aquarius is your 5th house. 5th house of children. So Rahu is desire, obsession. You may have a strong desire to have children during that time. You may have a strong desire to pursue education, to begin a romance. These are the 5th house. You may be more creative. You may want to get more involved in sports and politics, because 5th house is politics. And Ketu. Ketu is going to be in Leo. Leo's your 11th house. So one thing you will notice with Ketu in the 11th house. Be careful when it comes to anything with the stock market. You can be headless in the decisions you make when it comes to investing in stocks and stuff. And Rahu is trying to deceive you when it comes to speculative gains tied to stock market, gambling, business. So be careful. You're going to want to invest. Think twice about it. Okay. Now, 11th house is also your elder siblings, your paternal aunts and uncles, your friends, large organizations, network circle. So, Ketu here shows either a physical disconnect, a mental disconnect, or an emotional disconnect. So be careful. Not be careful. In some cases, you may not be able to do anything about this. But there will be some kind of disconnect with these people, even with a large organization. Like, you may notice you have no interest in friendship. Or you just don't want to make new friends. You're not feeling a connection with your old friends. Like, you can see that taking place when Ketu's in the 11th house. But Ketu can show gains due to past life karma, because Ketu is past lives and it's now in the 11th house of gains. Don't think Ketu in the 11th house you won't gain anything. No, there can be gains with Ketu in the 11th house. Okay, but now let's start pulling cards and we'll talk about your tarot. Okay, so Libra, for January through February and March, we have the Emperor. So really bossing up here. Now, the Emperor can be tied to a father figure as well. I'm trying to think. Let's see, your 10th house, no. Okay, that may be tied to... No, it wouldn't be Saturn transit. Okay, I'm not sure what that is. We'll see when I clarify. Now, we also have the Six of Pentacles for April, May, June. So, Six of Pentacles, equal give and take, balance. There could be a gain of finances here. Now, this does make sense. That's when Ketu's going to move into your 11th house of gain. So, we do see that's probable. Now, let's see, July, August, and September, we have the Magician. You're manifesting something here. Subconsciously bringing something in. We'll see when I pull cards. Now, October, November, December, there is a solid opportunity. There's growth here with the Ace of Pentacles. Maybe this is what you were manifesting before. Okay. Now, the overall energy / potential outcome, we have the World. Closing out a cycle. This could even be, completion. World travel can even be seen with this. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Why the Emperor for January, February, and March? Okay. 6 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 5 of Swords. Alright, this is somebody you have a strong soul connection with. You're showing me that you wanted to have happily ever after with this person. Happy family, happy life. This could be romantic, so happy relationship even. But this person could be family, this person could be a friend. But 5 of Swords here. There's conflict. There's, possibly mind games, manipulation. It can be self-deception, but I'm not getting that here. Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Now, there's communication involved here. So, this could be a friend. I'll be honest. Let's see. Mid-March, there will be an eclipse in your 11th house of friends. But it's also the house of elder siblings, paternal aunt and uncle. So, maybe. But yeah, there's some kind of conflict here. Conflict or manipulation going on. 5 of Swords and Emperor is very controlling energy. So somebody that may even, be trying to control you. Now, why the 6 of Pentacles for April, May, June? Hierophant, 9 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so a lot of balance here. Both, in the material world, your emotional world. You're showing me balance, equal give and take, emotional balance. You're showing me a change for the better in that. When it comes to your beliefs, possibly even a commitment. At the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords. So, either you're being very intelligent and, taking action. Or you're dealing with someone who's very intelligent, very sharp, very determined. Could be either. Now, I'm not seeing a big relationship focus. At least not with the, slower moving planets. But it is being highlighted here. So let's see. Why the Magician? In July, August, and September. Queen of Wands, Empress, the Hermit. Okay, so you're manifesting introspection, healing between you and another person. Now, there's an age difference here with the Queen of Wands and the Empress. Ten of Swords. This is something where there was a painful ending here. Possibly even a betrayal. Now, this could be romantic. This could be family. Yeah, this can be either. And Magician and 5 of Swords are in this reading. So, there could have been manipulation going on here. For sure. Because those are the 2 cards of manipulation. Alright, but I see you're trying to manifest healing there. Either for yourself or between you and this other person. Why the Ace of Pentacles? Now, like I said, now that I think about it, I did say there could be conflict with a mother figure. This could be that. So I would say in particular, there could be, issues with them in the first part of the year, January through the end of March, but that would get worse when Saturn moves into Pisces. And then it looks like July, August, September, you're wanting to try to mend or heal things there, or they are. So there's I would say, tumultuous relationship with your mother figures during this time. All right, why Ace of Pentacles? Okay. 4 Wands, King of Swords, Queen of Cups. Okay. So, solid opportunity here for a living situation, possibly a relationship, a commitment with another person here. 7 of Swords, you may be avoiding this. Yeah, I'm not really getting a betrayal. This looks like a solid opportunity for either a new relationship or to take a relationship to the level of commitment and living together. Now, like I said, major transits aren't necessarily showing that, but it all depends on each individual's chart. But relationships are being highlighted for the end of the year. Okay, why the World? Okay. So, closing out a cycle where there's been a lot of weighing up, a lot of trying to balance things between you and another person. 4 of Pentacles. It looks like you two want to hold on to each other. Now, this could be talking about family. This could be talking about relationships. This can be both even. If you're dealing with, those separate issues in the same year. But I do see that cycle of uncertainty coming to an end. So things are going to be more settled between you and this other person. Alright. Let's look at your Kipper Oracle cards now. I have these cards too far down. Okay. Okay. So, Libra. We have family room, house, and child. Okay. So, living situation being very highlighted here. Being heavily highlighted. There we go. Okay. Now, this could be a new beginning in a living situation. Also, there could be something very prominent with children here, either having children or, children you already have. We also have Wealthy Man, High Honor, and Lovers. High Honor is the card of victory in the Kipper Oracle deck. So, something about a victory in a romantic relationship. Now, that could be with a wealthy man, or you are this wealthy man. Alright. Let's dig in. Let's clarify these. Alright. Why family room? Key, successful outcome to your problems. Pineapple, reconciliation. Okay. So, it looks like, one, I see a key to a place. This could be a new place. You could be moving. That could be the case. Okay. Now, this could also be reconciling with someone. Could be a family member or someone you live with, or, like I said, romantic relationship. All right, let's see house. Man. Dealings or relationships with a man. Now, you could even be this man. But butterfly, a change for the better. So, a big change for the better in a living situation or with someone you are living with. Sorry, I meant or a home. Okay. But, what child? Door, opportunities are waiting for you. And we have love. Okay. So, a new opportunity for love here. There could also be improving your relationship with your own child. That could also be the case here. Let's see. Why wealthy man? Grapes. Time to go out and have fun. And chair empty. Someone is leaving your life. Okay. So, time to go out and have fun now that someone's no longer in your life. Oh, hell. Okay. I'm speaking to the happy bachelors or bachelorettes out there. Alright. Let's see. Why high honor? Hell. Alright. We have shield. You need to defend yourself. And ladder. Climbing toward success. Okay. So, you overcoming a relationship that came to an end. I do see you, climbing towards success. Especially as long as you're defending yourself. Watch your back, don't let someone take advantage of you, that kind of thing. Now, this looks like in particular tied to romance. Alright, now why lovers? Crown, honor and respect will come to you. And star, guaranteed success. Okay, so there's some kind of successful relationship this year. For most of the Libra people that I'm talking to. Now, I'm not going to say it's every single one of you. Your individual birth chart has to be seen for that. A good astrologer looks at transits dead last. Your planetary and sign-based time periods are most important within your individual birth chart. Okay, but it does look like a relationship where you're honored and respected is going to be taking place. Now, for some of you, that could be a reconciliation with someone. There is a chance of that. It's clearly shown in the cards here. For others of you, overcoming a relationship that came to an end and starting a new one. Okay. But yeah, that's what I have for you, Libra. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out me and the channel. To be notified whenever I release a new video, be sure to hit the bell icon and select all. And if you'd like a Vedic Sidereal birth chart, a personal tarot reading, or an astrology consultation, the links to those will be in the description box and the comments below. And if you'd like to donate to help support the channel, the links to those will be in the description box as well. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.